Oh, Peter, what's happening? Listen,
Live from Penis Island, your favorite podcast. What's wrong, Wage?
Fuck, I fucked it up already.
No. You got to do it at the start and at the end.
Okay, yeah, of course. We're fully
No,
Muslim.
it's cool. We usually forget to do it at the start, and that's why we're going to hell.
That's why, exactly. Dude, my landlords are still stomping feet. I don't know if you can hear it at the bottom, or at the top, whatever it is.
I thought I was hearing the ancestors.
Yeah, no,
it's
around,
just,
because I have a great price on my rent. I pay $1,800 a month for a cupboard, a room in the cupboard under the stairs. So it's a good.
Yeah,
gig,
you get a shelf in a kitchen cabinet for $900 a month. So to get your own place, you got to spend the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not that special, right? I get to shower though in the dishwasher, which is fine. So I'm grooving, baby.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, you can actually self-sustain out of a kitchen if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. What?
Somehow wash yourself with water in the sink.
That's pretty easy, right? You got that taken care of. You have all the amenities like your food. Well, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of it. But I don't know if you're a NEET out there, like if you are not employed, let us know because we'd love to learn how one lives that lifestyle.
Yeah, please let us know. Like
we probably have a few NEETs listening in.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, what else do they have to do? They still don't know what the word wagey means, so they're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and then they find out it's actually employment.
And they're like, "Ooh, we gotta stop listening." Yeah, this is a pro-employment podcast. We can't have.
But yeah, no, working from the kitchen. Yeah, you also have yourself like a standing desk, which could just be the stove. Like that's you're fine with that, right?
Yeah, and when you get pissed off and you're done with work, turn the stove on, put your laptop on top of the stove or in the oven, and just I don't know, let it cook.
You just pull like a taxi driver moment. If you hate yourself after a meeting, just start burning your hand. You're burning your wrist on the flame.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's a perfect comparison. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the element on the stove and just plant my hand right on it, and then I can not use my computer the next day, so I don't have to go into work.
Sigma lifestyle, right?
Oh yeah, there's been some days where I'm like so done with work that I'm like walking and I'm just having like a depressed soy boy moment, and I'm like, I wish a car would just run me over so I could get a week off work.
I know, right? For me, it's like, so you know how like obviously work starts for 9 a.m. for most people. Like, dude, I wake up now at 9:30. I just stopped giving a fuck, and I think it's just because of the winter season. But like, dude, it's just like I don't feel like going to
paid half hour to sleep.
Yeah, right. It's not too bad.
Yeah, shout out COVID for really letting me live my best life. We'll let all of us live our best life from this new virtual work shit.
Big respect. I mean, if Coof never happened, right? Where would you be right now? Probably dead in a ditch.
Probably, or just like still at an office, like resenting myself. You know what I mean? Or like counting my pennies for my 1 week vacation of the year.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Like I have the same exact feeling. Like I was like, it's like if that never happened, right? We'd all be going to the office, and we'd be more than broke. We'd be in debt, big time.
Oh,
no problem.
Bad. Yeah, it'd be bad. I mean, is that really too different than today? Maybe a little bit, but also maybe not that much. Because working from home, I just spend my money on dumb shit, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, like Battlegrounds DLCs and
actually, you're on Fortnite. Yeah,
you're right though, right? Like I'm just here doing this gay stuff. I was gonna say, yeah, no, somehow I do nothing. I sit at home, maybe buy one Uber Eats here and there, right? Maybe pay my Disney Plus subscription fees, right? And somehow my credit card ends up at like $800.
Yeah, every time. That's called life tax in 2023. That's just life tax. Like Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon, all the services. You got Crunchyroll in there too for your anime. Damn.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, by the way. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Speaking of soy jobs, but we'll talk about that in a second because it sounds like you were going to do an epic announcement.
Epic announcement. Yeah. No. All I wanted to say, guys, is like you may be wondering why this episode was only 30 minutes long. The reason why is because we're also releasing a special episode on Thursday, based on, well, you'll see. We're just trying out different things, trying to get creative mode here, Minecraft creative mode. But yeah, don't worry, don't cry, don't piss your pants, okay?
Yeah, don't piss yourself. Don't get mad. If you really have a problem, you can, talk to us about it, and then we won't listen to you, but it's still good feedback either way. But yeah, don't piss yourself. We're just doing create a character in Skyrim. We're gonna create a class in Elden Ring. Whatever you kids call it these days. That's what we're gonna do. We're trying different things out, and if it sucks, it sucks. And we go back to the old way. But we figured, two pieces of content that are like a little bit different from each other per week might be the move. So we talked to some experts on Fiverr, and they consulted and let us know that that might be the best move. So our advisory board has officially told us that we'll be doing 2 pieces of content this week.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, our advisors. Yeah. We have 4
Our
of them.
investors really need to see those numbers and engagement go up. So we're really working hard to keep the board of directors happy.
Yeah, we might be in a deficit of $2 million, but hey, that's the life of a startup, right? They never make money. So what's the point of fucking investing?
Exactly. And you are our shareholders by listening to the podcast. We don't give you dividends. The dividends are just the beautiful sounds of our voices, but really tell us what you think, because otherwise it's going to keep sucking and then you're hurting everybody else. So you're really being selfish if you don't tell us what you think.
Yeah, exactly, right. I mean, the only way you want to get dividends is if you go to the I guess Capitol Hill, White House, wherever, tear up the Declaration of Independence, show your loyalty to What's Wrong Wagey, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. I mean, we're not saying Jan 6th. We're saying Thursday. It's a Thursday the 12th kind of vibe, like Friday the 13th,
It's a Thursday the 12th kind of vibe. I like it.
Yeah, we're still working on trademarking that for a t-shirt.
Eventually.
Exclusive merch, yeah.
I have to tell you some news that I just found out that I was going to tell you before this call.
Oh,
you're gonna shit your pants.
News.
Yeah, this is a good one, because we just talked about it like a few episodes ago. The headline is Jay Leno left with broken collarbone, 2 broken ribs, and 2 cracked kneecaps in motorbike incident.
Wait, shut up.
The man is back in the game of dying.
Bro. Holy shit.
This guy.
He can't stop taking L's.
This guy sucks.
I think he wants to become like a cyborg. I think his doctor who fixed his face was like, dude, listen, if you thought this shit was crazy, what we can do for you if you break some of your bones in your arms and your legs is we can give you brand new arms and legs. Powered by an app.
He's really testing it out. Powered by SpaceX. It says here, the 72-year-old talk show legend was riding a vintage motorcycle in Las Vegas on Jan 17th when he pulled into the parking lot and was taken out by a piece of wire that had been strung across the roadway. Well, yeah, so he was taken out by a piece of wire
out. That's not his fault.
Without any sign hanging off to draw attention to it. Okay, wow. Yeah, the injuries came in the wake of
a rope wire.
This guy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for the guy, but also maybe he has a death wish. I don't know. Maybe he's just to injure himself to feel something. Or whoa, deep conspiracy. He loves that morphine so much that he wants to go back in for more. He can't get a plug on the outside world.
I guess so. This guy already made a statement, because I guess this one wasn't bad as the first accident. And he said something about oh, that was the first accident. Okay. Then just last week, I got knocked off my motorcycle. So I've got a broken collarbone. I've got 2 broken ribs. I've got 2 cracked kneecaps. But I'm okay. I'm working. This guy just asking for a 3rd mishap, 3rd oopsie.
He just wants that movie bad. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we got to give this guy a movie. We feel so bad for him.
The guy's
now we're going to be doing a live recording playback of Jay Leno's statement after his injury. Ow, my arm, my leg, my knees. Ow. Thanks, Jay Leno. Back to the news.
The guy's just trying to become handicapped to get that free parking spot once again. You didn't get it the first time.
There's a million reasons he could be pulling this kind of stuff. You think about it. There's a whole array of benefits here.
I'm waiting until he hits up with the parachute didn't come out during his skydiving moment, but he woke up from the little oopsie. He said he's okay.
Yeah, it was a little oopsie. He's gonna start describing them as oopsies.
Actually, wait, what if Jay Leno is just trying to become the next Deadpool? He's testing out how far he can go. He finds out he's immortal. Yeah.
We're pushing the limits. He's probably working with some cutting edge science right there. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. What does they say? He was 70 something. Is that what they
72,
said?
72, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if I'm like 72, I'm not whipping around a vintage motorcycle. I'm going to be in a goddamn wheelchair. So that might be part of the issue.
It also says here at the end of the article, Jay Leno is recovering well from his injuries and is set to make his return to the stage on March 31st in the at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. So I guess like no big deal. These guys are
Yeah.
chud, man. Chud AF.
Maybe it's boosting ticket sales he saw after the first injury. See, this is what I mean, dude. There's a million reasons why he could be doing this.
Yeah,
It's good for business. It's good. Temporary pain, permanent gain, right?
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, that was my story. I just wanted to let you know because yeah, we care deeply about Jay Leno, I guess.
No, we love a good callback and an update to an earlier story. I mean, this is a news podcast, so.
Well, you were going to tell me something about Jobs.
Oh yeah, well, it was funny because we were talking about being a soy boy and like wanting to get hit by a car so you don't have to go to work. Um, all these companies just fired like a ton of people. Google and Microsoft and Amazon, they all hired like they all fired like between the three of them like almost like 40,000 people. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, no, it is insane.
Never forget, you are not valued in this economy. Wages, you have to rise up.
You will own nothing regardless, but please rise up.
Yeah, in the last few years before you'll own nothing, you may as well have as much fun as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why the layoffs though? Is it just because like I feel like they just had their whole, kind of fantasy high during Koof making all that money, right? And then out of nowhere they're like, oh, poopy. Or is it
I know it's funny.
Or is it chat PPP? Like I have no idea.
Oh, maybe it's a bit of chat PPP taking out the jobs, but I feel like it's more like no one really knows what's going on. And I remember during COVID, everyone's like, "Yeah, it's the best time to get a job. The Great Resignation. Everyone's leaving. Right?" And now it's like I feel like we're in the total opposite. Everyone's like, "Yeah, good luck finding a job. It's fucking bedlam out there. Like you're never gonna find a job. The robots are taking our jobs." So I don't know what the vibes are like, but it keeps switching.
That is fair. The amount of stories you would hear though, right? Like, oh yeah, I just quit my $150,000 job to build my own soap business. It's like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
I was working from home anyways and wasn't really enjoying it, so I thought I would start making vests for dogs. Now I have a six-figure business powered by Etsy and Amazon.
I understand that whole like thing about like the money making. Sure, cool, but I don't know. Have some dignity, man.
Have some goddamn respect for yourself. What are you're trying to not be poor? You're trying to start a business? What a loser. Why don't you just be poor like the rest of us?
You telling me tendies weren't enough for you, huh? You wanted a lobster brisk instead of
lobster brisk. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know, man. People are wilding out, but I just think it's funny because every time I go on StinkedIn, it's always like, hey, lost my job. It's been 10 years at Microsoft. Lost my job. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, brother.
I also do enjoy the I've realized too on StinkedIn, nice name by the way. The whole shift from being like, when everybody got that great resignation and stuff, they're all like, it was a pleasure working for them for 7 years, sucking dick and eating ass and stuff. And now it's more like, oh shit, I can't find a single thing now.
Yeah. All that ass kissing, dude, was for nothing. You wasted so much energy staying at the office late, brown nosing with other people. Nah, it's not worth it. They're just gonna shit can you. Second, it's a business decision.
Play your severance and give up. Like it's over for you guys.
Yeah, collect that sweet unemployment bread and ride it out.
How long do you think that's gonna last? By the way, that whole drop in oopsie jobs, right? When do you think it's gonna bounce back? Like Big Sean.
My educated guess, bounce back like Big Sean. Probably not for another year or two, dude. I don't even know. You gotta move into a recession-proof industry, like soap or vests for dogs,
or the front lines of that IKEA war that's going on. I don't know what that is, anyways.
Yeah. I might have to start working at the Waffle House just to sustain myself.
Best place. You go to the Waffle House, I'll go to IHOP, and we'll just instead of working, actually, we just spread the news of our podcast, and then we get fired after a week.
Yeah, it's a marketing channel. I don't call it work. I call it marketing. I call it networking. My StinkedIn profile has 35 followers.
StinkedIn. I always do enjoy though when they always like write down the longest essay ever on those StinkedIn posts. It's ridiculous. Why? Who's reading this, by the way? Just boomers who like spend most of their time on a social media channel because I'm hip and gay,
Yeah, StinkedIn is a real boomer shithole, and it's a lot of people in sales who are like, hey, if you send me a cold email, here's some strategies you can use so that I'll actually open it. Hey, shout out to all my other sales folks out there. Here's a hot tip for you. And it's just like a big circle jerk.
Yeah, pretty much. Sales
Yeah.
jobs. That is something that I gave it a shot once, hated it. I think it's just, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm more of a door-to-door guy
I'm
selling Bibles.
more of a I chisel on stone and hand out Bibles to them. Yeah, the Ten Commandments. I give the Ten Commandments to neighbors. Um, but
Door-to-door, record salesman. I sell my mixtape.
yeah,
It's a
listen.
donation model.
Have you heard of the new show MILF Manor?
No,
Okay, it's a
I
new
actually
show.
haven't.
It's a new show on TLC. It was all the hype like a week or two ago. Basically, the premise is all these moms go on the show. It's like a dating show. It's pretty much a dating show. And I mean, anybody listening who doesn't want to spoil it, or cover your ears or skip the next 30 seconds, whatever, maybe a minute, I don't know, but whatever. The twist is the guys who come to date the girls, the woman, are their own sons who like these sons have to match with other moms. And well, think about it, man. Like,
Bro, it's called MILF Manor.
Just
Wow, it
imagine
sounds like a
like
porn name. That's awesome.
your own son is listening to your mom fucking your friend in the same house.
Well,
Just,
and the dudes are not necessarily like friends with each other.
oh yeah, true. Yeah,
I
no, they're
guess,
not.
right? Like if
I
it's just
guess,
randoms.
but they're all the same age, right? Like that's the wild thing. That's like so. Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I feel like this was like a boardroom full of like TV executives. It was like, we need to, our shows are tanking. We need to build an audience here. We got to do something that's going to take off. MILF Manor, the intern in the back corner was like, what about MILF Manor? And they're like, shut the fuck up, get us coffee. What's MILF Manor? And then he pitched it, and that became like the next big thing.
yeah, I think it's just like that whole fantasy. It's basically borderline incest, in my opinion.
Yeah, what if they
um,
accidentally match one of the dudes to their own mom? Oops.
turns out like one of them is
Oops.
actually like incest, in pro incest, and they're just like, actually, you know what? I don't want a guy. I just want my son.
That's probably the next version of the show. They're like the numbers were great with our limited run, but we need to do a season with incest. That's really going to drive up the numbers. You saw how people like Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Lots of incest there.
get
We'll
the
just
next
crunch this
level.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
take it to the next level.
push.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's
That's crazy.
that whole idea is like the meaning of breaking the glass ceiling, fucking your own son.
Jesus. Yeah, yeah. What's going to be like a DILF Manor next?
Imagine that though, right? How much the dads would be pissed off. Hey, you ain't fucking my daughter, buddy. Like that would just be insane, man.
Exactly. And there's just going to be those dads on there who are like, I just want to drink beer and watch football.
Yeah. Out of like the 8 contestant dilfs, like 3 of them are just watching football all day. They don't even want to match them.
They're just interviewing the chicks, and they're like, yeah, he just wants to watch sports all day and drink beer. So we just kind of hang out and do that.
The studio can't do anything about it. They're just like, just follow them. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, what else are you gonna do?
Just watch football 10 hours straight.
Yeah, it's doing that. It's like, yeah. So on our second date, we did a lot of yard work. We raked, and he showed me how to operate the John Deere tractor.
Actually, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. The daughters would just be like
It's pretty
chilling,
wholesome,
vibing.
Yeah.
The dads would just be doing renovations around the house. That's the whole season.
All right. So on our third date next week, we're going to be doing drywall. Show up with a pair of steel-toed boots and any equipment that you have.
But daddy.
Okay, but can we go to like the mall or something? I don't know. Maybe after we do our yard work.
All right. Best idea ever. I mean, obviously it's not original. Probably
Yeah,
many
I
people
mean,
thought about it, but hey,
if
let's
that
go.
becomes a thing, I'm just gonna say that we get the cred for that.
We should. I mean, yeah, we can patent it on the podcast, no problem, right? Patented. It's patented.
It's patented when we say it's patented, which is
Yeah.
right now.
Right now. That's it. No paperwork. Let's just go with that.
I got the heaters on in my building, so I gotta go turn those off. Give me one sec.
Oh, solid. No worries. Go ahead. So Pinch just left. Just want to let you guys know we have some disappointing news. Remember when we told you guys that we were going to be on a show, on a podcast that was going to have us as guests? Well, so the way it worked, it was kind of funny. We got on the platform that we were going to talk on and stuff. and they just never showed up. 10 minutes in, they didn't show up, so we just left. So we messaged them after. They still haven't got back to us. So we're assuming they were just frightened, terrified of
Yeah,
who
they
we
might have been
are.
scared of how not PC we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got ghosted and toasted.
They're like, Wagey actually is a non-con Aboriginal racist slur that we
Yeah,
use. So we assume
we may
we
have
don't
to
want to use it.
rebrand.
We might have to rebrand. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
that's too bad though. What can you do? We won't dead name them. We won't, send our army of 10 listeners after them, but I will say kind of mean that they did that.
hey, in the words of Papa John, the day of reckoning is coming.
Whoa. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, okay, Papa John said a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Careful.
fair. But yeah. So be on the lookout for more stuff coming, I guess. I mean, we'll
Yep.
we'll let you guys know whenever we have an opportunity like this, but so far everyone still hates us on planet Earth. So
Who
that's
knows
fine.
if you people actually listen to us and share the podcast with other people, we might be able to get a guest. But it really
Yeah.
all comes down to you guys. So if you don't do it, we can't do it. It's not our fault.
Exactly. We love it.
Yeah. Minimum responsibility.
Minimum responsibility. And speaking of minimum responsibility with the amount of M's, what about the M&Ms, eh? Hit me up with that. What's going
Whoa,
on
what a
with the
transition.
M&Ms?
That was
What
a beat
transition.
switch. That was a English language beat switch mid conversation.
Just like
I
a
like
full
it though.
explanation before that. Yeah, not too bad.
You went DJ drama, dude.
I'm
Damn.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm the asshole who's just like who explains the entire joke before hitting the punchline. It's just like setting up the whole
Exactly.
stage. Yeah.
That's professional comedy right there. I don't know. I feel like I've heard a lot of like podcasts talking about this and stuff. And I will say before we like discuss it, because apparently the whole thing is that Eminem's put out a statement that they're, the colors are too polarizing, or like, real humans are too attracted to cartoon M&Ms because they're too sexy. But I think I've heard the theory that this is all like an ad for the Super Bowl. So it could just be a big troll. So I'm just gonna say it before we discuss it. You didn't get me. I'm troll proof. You can't pull a fast one on me. I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you. Fuck you, M&Ms. So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way, yeah, apparently, if this is true, I mean, that's kind of nutso whatso. Like, we can't have cartoon animated M&Ms because of the colors of the M&Ms, or like they're apparently humans are attracted to them. I don't know what's going on here, dude.
That's funny though, because there have been many instances like that. Remember when that whole Samsung girl came out a few years ago?
Oh yeah, I do, and people like wanted to marry her in real life. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There was another one that was called like Esurance that I watched a video on, and like same thing. It was like a girl that was like
E-girl insurance.
E-girl insurance. Yeah, there's some
okay.
there's some like girl that was like the mascot of them and stuff like that. And the executives found out that people were obviously drawing Rule 34 stuff about her. And so
naturally,
naturally, what were you saying? It's wrong, but they took her out. They killed her off the.
They killed her. So yeah, I guess they're gonna kill the M&Ms. I mean, maybe the commercial will be like a shooting line, a firing line, and they just murder the M&Ms, and it's like super graphic. I don't know. I will say this though: where's the white M&M? Maybe that's why. Is it kind of racist that they don't have a white M&M?
Dun dun dun. No, that's a fair point. I mean, they never had a white M&M.
Food for thought. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. Let's maybe that's the whole promotional campaign. Maybe like they'll just say like we got rid of all of them, but we're sticking with one. It's the white M&M.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, we might have to do an animated like character for a company tier list is one of our next videos.
Yeah.
So like the M&Ms will be one. We'll have like other animated. I'm trying to think like who has a little the Geico Gecko dude. I want to fucking kill that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Call PETA. I'm gonna murder him.
If we're talking about mascots, we got to bring back our boy. What was his name? Horatio Morgan Crunch, Captain Crunch Boy.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah. He's a Latinx too.
I did. I always did like though from the M&Ms the red one, just that smile. Smile. Yeah, he had a good look. And but by the way, the white M&M idea is awesome for the Super Bowl because all the Super Bowl chuds are going to be like, yeah, finally.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, our time. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. Was the red one the one that always had a stick up his ass?
Yeah, pretty much. Like every time the yellow M&M said something, he's just like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah. He's just this rough dude from New Jersey. He's got like a cig going all the time. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
There was also that schizo one, the orange one, that was always like terrified at all times. He was just like freaking out.
He thought he was a smarty, bro.
No, yeah, yeah.
I can't associate with you people. What the fuck is going on here? What commercial is this? You thought he was
Dude,
a
okay.
different candy. Yeah.
Definitely a tier list of
Yeah,
mascots
yeah,
easily
we'll
coming
we'll
on.
definitely have to do that. But I don't know, that whole situation is like a little odd, but like I hope this inspires every company to get rid of an animated mascot so that we just don't have to have those annoying commercials anymore.
That is fair. Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, yeah, the more simpler these companies get, I guess it's just the time is nigh, I guess.
Just tell me what you're trying to do with my money and why I have to send you my money, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, my
It's
life's
not
hacks.
hard, dude. It's M&Ms. I'm gonna buy them if I want a snack, you know. I don't need to have an animated dude slash dudette on the package or on the commercial.
Right? Pretty
I'm a
much.
simple man. I'm a simple man. Yeah, I don't know,
Um,
man. That's pretty crazy, though. We live in a society. All I'm gonna say about that is we live in a society.
we live in a society, yeah.
Maybe like somebody asked ChatGPT and they were like, "Is it kind of polarizing and potentially racist that we have different slash sexist that we have different colors of M&Ms that are both male and female?" And
It was
ChatGPT was like, "Yes, here's your recommended PR plan to control this unmitigated disaster." And then they just went from there.
I just want to say the green M&M was sexy when she had those high heels on, and then they gave her
Oh God.
sneakers, right? It just,
Oh,
I
okay,
guess,
yeah, yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that
She
was just like
downgraded.
that was just phase one. Phase two is just this, just killing
Yeah,
them all off.
yeah, exactly. It was. This has all been pre-planned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Putting them
Yeah,
against
we're
the
just
wall and
living through
shooting
it.
them down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because ChatGPT apparently they just got invested in by Microsoft like a ton of money over like a ton of years. So Bill
Mm.
Gates is now going to be like the smiling face when you ask ChatGPT a question.
Oh
It's
God.
going to start ChatBPT, Chat Bill, whatever the other two letters stand for. You're just going to be
BGT,
talking to an
BGT.
AI. Yeah, BGT, exactly. Bill Gates. Bill Gates, ChatGPT.
That's
Well,
not too
actually,
bad.
you shouldn't dox somebody. Actually, you shouldn't write a code that crashes people's computers. And it's just Bill Gates giving an explanation why.
We hey chat hey chat BGT. What was the story behind Bill Gates's divorce with his ex-wife? It's just like, I'm sorry,
We're not
we
talking
can.
about that. I can't comment on other people's extramarital affairs. Sorry. Please ask me a question about math or science.
What a fucking loser, man. I was
Yeah.
I was reading about Steve Jobs, since we're talking about BG right there, and not the BG that we enjoy, the BG that takes over the world and their
Yeah,
5G
yeah, yeah.
cell towers. Steve Jobs, his daughters are hot as hell.
Oh, shit.
Dude, one's a model, the
I
other
thought it
one
only had one
is
kid.
he has like four children apparently. Yeah.
Oh, did he
Four,
have different
yeah,
mamas?
different sugar mamas. Yeah, the guy was an
Yeah, yeah,
OG,
yeah.
an OG.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, good for him. But Bill Gates, I'm sorry, man. The guy's just an AI right
Yeah,
now.
he is. He is for sure. He is going to be in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You could probably ask it like answer this question for me in the style of Bill Gates, and it'll do it.
Yeah, that's the only one that they know though.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody else, it can't. Yeah.
The speaking of like AI people or people acting like computers, what's up with Elon Musk? I know like Tesla has been like just like tanking for some reason. I have no idea
That's
what the
been
story is. I have no idea.
no more Tesla Ronies.
No more, yeah, Tesla Road is actually, yeah. Like I have
I
no
don't
idea.
know. I just thought it was all kind of because of Twitter. And people were just big mad.
Guess so. Oh, never mind. 1 hour ago, Tesla options traders are more bullish than Musk and see stock up 400%. Okay, so I guess that was just a fluke. I guess that was just
False
like
alarm.
another.
False alarm.
That was just an M&M's promotional campaign to
Yeah,
kill it
yeah,
off.
exactly.
Right?
You
Yeah.
got baited, dude. Yeah. No,
Mm.
it's just it's just classic. The market moves how it does.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is a trading podcast now. We're like two Jim Cramers. All right, buy Tesla
Oh,
and then short it for tomorrow because it's gonna go down. Yeah,
bing, bing,
we'll
bing,
give that
bing.
good
Yeah,
advice. Yeah, live day trading session.
sounds pretty good. Um,
Yeah, pretty
I
good.
guess I think we hit our quota of
Yeah,
half an
I've
hour.
just
I think we
checked in
did.
with our directors, and they said that we have hit our quota. So we are going to be signing off shortly for the first episode of the week, and then there'll be a second one coming out. Bonus for your ears.
Bonus. Yeah, and
Bonus.
enjoy it. It's going to come out Thursday, which we're hella excited to show out. We haven't even started on it, so that's a spoiler. But yeah, no, please follow us on fall what's it called, the
Please,
YouTube.
please.
Please, I beg you. It's also going to be on Spotify and all the platforms, but for the most part, enjoy the visualizations on YouTube.
Yeah, because we do have animated mascots, and we're not going to give any more details than that. But we went the M&M's route, and we gave ourselves animated characters, except they're not polarizing.
Yeah, and we don't have high heels and no dick. So stop drawing us. Stop drawing us.
Stop drawing us. Stop drawing us on Rule 34. That's a command. You don't know
Well,
what we
guys.
look like. You'll never know. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, I wonder how long that will last until people are like, yeah, this is them.
Yeah, until we get got by our real
Yeah.
life colleagues. Yeah.
IP
I don't know. I'm
address
gonna
and
ride the
stuff.
wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ride the wave. Enjoy while we
How
can.
long till my manager is like, we think we found your voice on a podcast that's saying some very offensive things.
How'd you find out? Yeah, we used ChatBGT to find
Yeah,
out.
we asked Chat Bill Gates if anyone that we know is recording a podcast, and it traced you down.
Oh,
He
shucks.
gave us
Oh,
your IP.
dag
Yeah.
nabbit, man.
Dag nabbit, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would gladly
All right,
quit
guys.
my job in the name of the pod. Anyways,
Yeah. See you guys later. Enjoy.
praise Allah.
I'm also going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday, too, okay? We lost some people this week, and we need to sort of play catch up. Thanks.